Yo, what's going on, guys? Nikola Jovic is averaging 17 points a night so far in the FIBA World Cup. And he just came off a game against South Sudan where he went 9 for 9 from the field, 5 for 5 from 3, dropping 25 points, okay? And this is a guy who, so far for the tournament, he has taken 24 field goal attempts, okay? And he has made 18 of them. Yes, he is shooting 18 of 25 on the tournament so far, which is absolutely insane. And half of those shots are threes. And if you guys didn't remember when Jovic was coming out of the draft back in 2022, I was a fan of his. Obviously, a lot of people were a fan of his because he shares a similar name to the two-time MVP, Nikola Jovic. And Jovic was definitely a guy I think a lot of us were very interested in his game when he was coming out of Mega. And this year, he's been subject of trade rumors all year due to the fact that, Mr. Damian Lillard could potentially be coming to town. And I do feel bad for the guy that I don't think he deserves that. And I'm showing right now, by the way, guys, highlights from the NBA season due to the fact that FIBA doesn't let me, it's from Summer League, but FIBA doesn't let me use their highlights. So just take it. If you guys want to see those, go Google it. But yeah, they block it. Either way, I think regardless if Jovic is on the Portland Trailblazers or on the Miami Heat, I think Jovic is going to be a guy that is going to have a great, great year. As Jovic is still young, okay? And for him right now, his game obviously needs to get better on the defensive end, but offensively, he looks fantastic. I like what he has. He's got a good shooting touch. He can put the ball on the deck, and he's a really good passer for being, people don't realize this, he is 6'11", and he does not move like 6'11". He moves like he's a wing. And I think he's showing that he can be better at defense, that he just needs to be able to not be hunted on mismatches. And right now, I think he really can be a guy off the bench as a shooter, secondary playmaker in transition, who gives you some versatility. And he definitely gives you versatility on offense. But it's, you got to hope that he can become better on defense because he is a guy who's, 6'11" with, I think, what is his wingspan? I believe he has a wingspan just a shade over 7 foot, something like that. It's nothing crazy. And he's not going to be a rim protector, but if you can just rotate in the way you want from him and his anticipation and reactivity, which we've seen, to get deflections in transition and, catch the occasional weak side block from a good rotation, I'm fine with it. And I bet a lot of other people here are also fine with that idea. But I definitely think we're in an interesting time when it comes to basketball because when you look at a situation like currently that we're in, I don't know what's the right answer to tell you guys in terms of what will become of a guy like Nikola Jovic long term, what I think his potential is, as I couldn't give you guys a concrete or truthful answer due to the fact that I still also believe that chapter is not written yet, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. But that's where I want to hear your guys' opinion. What do you guys think is going to happen and why? I definitely think with a player like him, he's going to fit in the NBA very well. And it all comes down to, like I said, for him not to be a turnstile on defense and for him to become more consistent on just shooting and what else he can offer. Is he, is he going to be able to create for himself or is he going to be able to create for others? That is going to be a question that will need some answering. And I think with time, it will. And I do also think kind of him being traded to Portland would be better than him staying in Miami. Even though Miami has a great culture for developing players, I do have this weird feeling that he would just thrive better in Portland, where the stakes probably wouldn't be as high as they are in Miami. But let me hear your thoughts down below, guys. But that's going to be the video for today. Let me hear your thoughts down below on Nikola Jovic. What do you guys think? And do you want him to stay on the Heat, or do you guys want him to be traded part of the Dame trade?